jọ̀wọ́ mo Odùduwà. Ayé ayé wa òye. Àwọn àgbà bọ̀ wọ́n ní tí náà bá tán lára ẹ̀jẹ̀ orí tán lè kánná. Èyí ló fà á tí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè òkun ṣe parapọ̀ gbé ìwọ́de ńlá ọlọ́jọ́ kan kalẹ̀ tí àkọ́rí rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Yoruba Nation Diaspora Mega Rally USA fún àṣeyọrí òmìnira orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá pàápàá jùlọ fún ìtúsílẹ̀ àti òmìnira olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Sunday Igboho Òòṣà kúrò láhàámọ́ ayédèrú tí ìjọba Republic of Benin fi wọ́n sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà mọ̀ wípé àkàrà wòǹgbà ló kájú ẹ̀kọ́ gèrè kámú yangan sányangan ló ń dá yangan lára. Èyí ló fà á tá a fi ń rọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá léyìíkéyìí ìlú tẹ́ ẹ bá wà jákèjádò àgbáyé wípé kátúyáyà láti wá darapọ̀ mọ́ ìwọ́de wọ́rọ́wọ́ yìí tí yóò wáyé ní US Department of State 2201 CST NW Washington DC 2052 ìyún lọ́jọ́bọ̀ Thursday 31st March 2022 láti agogo 8 òwúrọ̀ títí di agogo 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. USA time. Bákan náà láti máa ṣàfihàn ìwọ́de wọ́rọ́wọ́ yìí tó bá ń lọ lọ́wọ́ lórí Yorùbá Kingdom TV, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media, Koiki Media, Ọmọborí Owó Media, Ọmọọba Lànà Media, Yorùbá Radio TV, Yèyé Dára Talk Show àti gbogbo àwọn ìkànnì mìíràn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sókè lórí òmìnira orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé síwájú sí tàbí fún ọ̀kan òjọ̀kan ìbéèrè tẹ́ bá ní ẹ lè kàn sí wa látòrí www.megarally.org tàbí kẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ látòrí info@megarally.org. Bákan náà ni ẹ ti lè pe Mr. Tajudeen Adé Secretary lórí +1 215 869 2966 PRO Òwúyẹ́ lórí +1 718 808 5914. Mr. Jimmy Abiodun Area Coordinator lórí +1 916 516 3933. Prophet Ayọ̀délé Ológunlolúwa Chairman for Yoruba Nation Diaspora Mega Rally USA lórí +1 803 846 1116. Ẹ má gbàgbé wípé ìtúsílẹ̀ èèyàn wa, ọmọ wa, ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, ọ̀rẹ́ wa, aṣáájú wa, arákùnrin wa, olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà ó jẹ gbogbo wa lógún. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ pàdé nínú ìwọ́de yìí láti fi ẹ̀hónú wa hàn kí gbogbo ayé gbọ́. Gbogbo ọba aládé pátá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, gbogbo yín la kí.
Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń láǹfààní àti tún darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní àṣálẹ́ yìí. I welcome you all onto the late night broadcast, and I say a very good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, depending on what part of the globe you're watching from. My name is Koiki, and I welcome you once again to our late night broadcast. Mo kí wa ní nílé lóko, mo kí ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá from different part of the globe where we are all residing. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Yorùbá land ní ibi tí à ń pè ní location confusion. Mo kí gbogbo wa ní different part of the world. Orúkọ tèmi a máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Koiki tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Koiki Media, and I welcome you once again. As usual, it is the late night conversation. 14 minutes past 1 a.m., the 23rd of February 2022. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ṣì wà tí ẹ tí sùn nítorí pé for every day we go to bed, we must remember that millions of Yorubas that are also going to bed wọ́n láǹfààní, wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ advantage táwa ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí táwa bá fẹ́ lọ sí bed, because they are going to bed in different mode. Ẹlòmíì lọ sùn nítorí pé kò ń ṣe pé ó fẹ́ sùn, àmọ́ nígbà tẹ́bí pa títí á wò pé kàkà kí òun kúkú wà awake, òun á lọ sùn. Ẹlòmíì á máa bẹ̀rù pé inú ilé tóun wà yẹn ǹjẹ́ wàhálà ò ní wá bá òun níbi tóun sùn, nítorí pé we are now living in a country that security is zero. And that is why we are always saying all the time that the quicker we leave Nigeria, the better for us. The longer tá bá wà nínú Nigeria tá náà fẹ́ lọ, the more tá máa rí so many atrocities, so many problems. And that is why we are saying it is time to start thinking deeply. Àkúkú ní wà láyé for a very long time. It doesn't matter how old you are. I always give you extra 100 years on top of your age. O máa kọ́lé, o máa bímọ, o máa ṣe gbá, o máa ṣe tọ̀hún, o ní ṣe tọ̀hún. Another 100 years, we're all gone. I want the next generation ló máa rántí wa, either through the pictures that we have taken, through the event that has occurred. Because 100 years from today, àwọn kan ló tún máa gbé ayé yìí. And don't be deceived that the world is going to end. Àwọn tó bá ń sọ pé ilé ayé máa parẹ́, ó máa pín, àbí náà ilé ayé máa tán. Èèyàn inú ẹ̀ ló máa lọ. Bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, àwọn èèyàn ti dákẹ́, ẹ̀mí ti lọ. Bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, ní gbogbo ilé ìwòsàn wọ́n ń bímọ, bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà inú ilé tó ti ń bímọ kò síná. Hospital táwọn èèyàn bímọ kò síná. So people will die and people will be born. But ìbéèrè tó yẹ káwa máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa ni pé níbo la fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìran wa wà lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá bá lọ, nígbà tá kúkú ti mọ̀ pé we are not going to be here forever. Àbúrò pé bíbá ló máa wà forever. Ìbéèrè ni o, ǹjẹ́ lọ́kàn yín ẹ̀yin feel pé ibi tẹ́ máa wà forever lẹ́ adé yìí, pé ayé yìí dùn, ní lọ bí kankan. So tá bá wá sọ pé ayé tá wà nínú ẹ̀ is just for a short period of time, ìgbésẹ̀ wo ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé? Ṣé ìgbésẹ̀ pé ká continue one Nigeria, ká lọ ṣe election fẹ́yìn tí ẹ̀ ń believe pé election ló máa yanjú gbogbo tó wà nílẹ̀, ká ṣá lọ dìbò, ká lọ dìbò? You think that will solve the problem in Nigeria? But what you do not understand or probably do not know is that is not going to solve the problem. It is only going to create more havoc. But tí a bá ti conclude pé since tí a mọ̀ pé we are not going to be here forever, why not ká ṣe gbogbo ohun tí ẹ ká ṣe ní àsìkò, ní ìgbà, kí a lè tètè kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, peacefully. But we will defend ourselves, as I can confirm that ní Òkè Ògùn, ní Iseyin, the Fulanis have been able to attack our people again. Àwọn kan ní tó bá attack wọn, kí ló dé táwọn attack padà? I'm sure that will be the question on your mind. Irú ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dẹ̀ wo nìyẹn Koiki? Wọ́n attack àwọn. Kí làwọn wá ń ṣe? Àwọn ò ṣe kankan ni. Ó easy fún àwa tá a wà ní abroad to talk like that because a sí nínú shoe àwọn tó wà ní Ìsẹ́yìn níbi tí wọ́n ti attack wọn ní ó ti dànù nísìn. I'm sure some of you must have seen the video. I can't show those videos because of the social media rules of community standard. And since this platform is a target to not the Nigerian government, but to a system that believe that in Tabasonibi, if you look at it now, about 35 people on Facebook. I don't have to tell you to share. If I'm not share, you're coming. But I know that the Facebook works against a platform like this. Not individual. So I want to matter sọ pé one flag and one shaking. I don't think they understand the magnitude of Integbedani Sowo. Because Toba understand the magnitude. Èèyàn kan ò lè flag show kan wá sílẹ̀. We are working to save the lives of our people, but we are also being dealt with by the power to be. So tẹ́ bá sọ pé wọ́n flag yín kí lẹ́mìí pé wọ́n flag àwọn olófẹ́ máa flag wa. It is a system that has been set up by understanding that the people that wants to rescue a particular group of people, the indigenous people, they will deal with us by just tweaking something within their own system. Ṣé wá fi pé èèyàn kan ló máa flag show kan wá sílẹ̀? We're talking about some groups of companies, groups of countries, some individuals that have told platforms like all the ones that we are using, since the template here, that Koiki tó ń pariwo pé ká break in Nigeria. Koiki has 312,000 followers. See, message yẹn bá ń dọ́dọ̀ 312,000 followers for every time that this guy comes out. Ó máa mess up brain àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́ ohun tó ń sọ, ó dẹ̀ máa dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. And that is why you should not be concerned that platform like this, you don't see the magnitude of people that are watching it. But one thing is, I might understand Integbedani ló ṣe máa ń jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa react pé wọ́n flag àwa. Kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn tó ń wò wá ló ń flag. Àbí àwọn kan tí Tinubu sanwó fún ló ń flag. Àwọn world power gangan ló ń flag wa. But tí understand the magnitude of what we want. And that is why you can see what I've put up there. The Yoruba National Fund. Èèyàn mélòó ló mọ̀ pé platform yìí wà that has been set up as far back as 2018. I want you to just say, yes, I'm aware. No. Imbolele wà. This Yoruba National Fund that you are watching right in front of me was set up and is still there, just as the Jew set up 50 years before they started, before they were given their independent state. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa sọ pé we need a central account so that things can be tidied up. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ń béèrè pé ṣé a mọ̀ pé àwọn Júù náà ń ṣerú ẹ̀ ni? Báwo làwọn ṣe ṣe? Báwo ló ṣe yàtọ̀? I, Olayomi Koiki, can confirm that this national fund, I was aware of it as far back as 2 years ago or thereabout when we started this movement. And I can confirm fún ẹni tó bá láǹfààní àti gbọ́, ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá wa Comfort Ọlágúnjú for the super chat, that this national fund that could have helped a lot of what we are doing látìgbà tá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation. But because of every one of us, including myself, kí n má sọ pé èmi náà sí nínú ẹ̀, maybe we were just a little bit selfish by not promoting it and letting the world know more about it. Tebanenwa Jew system, that is the system that you have in front of you. This system was set up not because of the future tí à ń rí nísìn, but because àwọn tó gbé kalẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá dé stage kan nínú Nàìjíríà tá à ń sọ yìí, we would have to defend ourselves. We would have to do everything the legal way to fight a government that has held us back as people. So this Yoruba National Fund was set up. Thank you very much, Adekunle Adepoju, my own brother in Texas, where I can confirm that this Yoruba National Fund, I believe from what I've been told, was put together in Texas, but also known to the American government because they have what they call Interpol America, my understanding, one quick 501c3. You might want to get your pen and paper. It's called 501c3. When I was approached by this group, they are not more than 5. Even included among them is an accountant, an auditor. With Koiki, we have this national fund for the Yoruba'S that was set up. I had a meeting with them, and that meeting was like, wow, ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè connect yín pẹ̀lú àwọn ti ìlànà nílé so that kí wọ́n lè wò ó kó lè gbé yẹ̀wò, nítorí pé èmi ti emphasize pé nígbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation, owó máa jẹ́ a big part of the movement, and I did so then. Just as nígbà tí mo jáde níjẹta, ó ti dìjẹta nísìn, because àwọn ìlú kan ti dá dúró as far as we concern whether American agree, whether United Nations agree or not. 2 countries are now independent officially. They don't need the UN as we speak. Just as bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ pé ẹ pè mí pé ká lọ bá Russia, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ fún wa yẹn náà la ṣe sọ fáwọn kan. But nígbà tí mo connect àwọn 5 tí mo bá ṣe ìpàdé yẹn ní ìgbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation almost a year and a half ago, going to 2 years now. I believe that we did the right thing. But what happened then was àwọn ìlànà, or then Yoruba World Congress, because wọ́n ṣe di ìlànà nísìnyí, did not take it up. And they cannot say they are not aware of it. Nígbà yẹn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá follow platform wọn dáadáa, I talked about them. I even invited one of them to come and speak to us. But what we did not do then on our platform also was maybe for our own selfish interest or our own, I mean, I'm pointing finger at myself now, is maybe we could have promoted this more to everybody around the world. Pé ẹ lọ máa fi $1 síbẹ̀, ẹ jọ máa lọ fi $5 sínú ẹ̀. And it will have been easy for everyone now tá ń káàkiri pé a need owó, owó dà, kò sówó níbì kan. We could have now say Yoruba National Fund tí wọ́n set up yìí, at least they will be there to support most of the things that is for the interest of the Yorubas. But nothing is never too late. Lóyìnbó máa ń sọ. And I, Olayomi Koiki of Koiki Media, is now bringing this now as our own independent platform to tell the Yorubas that you should now ask questions that why did Ilana not go ahead with this platform that was set up? And if Ilana did not go ahead then, is it time now that we now all think about this platform that is officially registered in America, that also have been paying what we call, I think this is their third year of their annual report to the American government. So that means it's official. It's not illegal. It's not something that we should be scared of. That means it's authentic. But the problem we've had is we've all individually trying to raise funds, and that fund has created a lot of problems, has created a lot of allegations, has created a lot of misconception of different platforms. But if we are truly ready to move forward, to say that we want to have a collective pulse from this platform, this is what we're going to be promoting as our own independent platform. I don't expect any other platform to promote it. Neither do I expect them to endorse it. I don't expect them to support it. But the question tí a máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa ni pé, for how long must we sit back and wait for bàbá kan, ìyá kan, ẹ̀gbọ́n kan, or organization kan? If we are going to move forward, Koiki Media have now officially endorsed this platform. And that would then mean that ní láti ní ẹ fẹ́ dáwọ́ kankan sí Koiki mọ́, apart from pé ẹni ẹ fẹ́ fún wa ní owó as a Koiki Media, pé Koiki òkú iṣẹ́ takuntakun gbà. But I will not come on any social media from today and ask you, apart from èyí tí Máyégún ṣe lọ tí ó ti wà confirm tó ti ní consent Igboho, if we have to donate money in your little way, go and donate it down there. If we have to donate any money, and if also any other platforms or any other person is saying, I need owó, if you want to do so, that should be done. But this one does not belong to Koiki Media. This one does not belong to àwọn tó ní. They don't have access to it as well, because it's set up for it. Elion ṣe ẹ fún wa ní sort code and account number. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti lọ sí website ẹ bá ti donate síbẹ̀, it automatically goes into a system that everybody can see, and it becomes a transparency, because be any problem bá wà, American government will run after them. And that is why even any fund will not be released to anybody if they cannot verify the fund. It is time now that we start doing the first one. The next one, by the time we think about it, we work about it, is how to start having the team of people to start traveling around the world and talk about Yoruba Nation. This is the first step. This is called the Yoruba National Fund, just as a same template as the Jewish National Fund. And the same template in Lord Lugongon, the same template táwọn Jew tó lò tó fi set up tiwọn kó tó di pé wọ́n gba ìlú wọn is what they've done. And when we look at it, lóòótọ́, if somebody that can pay into this fund as a citizen of America, as an example, which I'm sure tó bá jẹ́ pé UK ni wọ́n ti set it up, there's what they call tax exemption fáwọn kankan. Tó bá fi $1,000 sí bíbáyìí sínú àkáǹtì yìí, ẹni tó wà l'America lè claim tax yẹn padà. I'm sure those in America understand what I'm talking about. Even a novice, ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ cleaning on America, will understand it. And that also is understandable for ẹni tó ń gbé ní UK, because there's what they call the UK tax exemption, especially àwa nísìnyí ọdún àpá máa submit tax wa àwa tá jẹ́ businesses. Ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n yọ tax, what is your national insurance number. We need to do things right now. Like I said, I have pointed the finger on Koiki as well. So nígbà tẹ́mi ti point finger pé èyí tí a fi ní ẹ̀dáwó sọ́dọ̀ wa, ẹ̀dáwó a fẹ́ fi ṣe nǹkan kan, ẹ ní láti dáwó kankan mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kó olúkálùkù máa lọ fowó síbẹ̀ yẹn ká máa build it up. So kò ní sí Koiki ló ń gbowó. I don't have to talk about any other platform. I'm not interested in any other platform. This is my platform. Nígbà tí ma register Koiki Media, mo lọ consult anybody. And I don't have to go and consult Ìlànà or Global Directory or YSN or YDM or whatever. It's called Koiki Media. And we are registered. And I'll show you that. Maybe you don't know. So that tí bá sọ pé Koiki Media is registered in UK, it's something that you can do yourself by going to what they call Google. All you need to do is, you can do what they call company house in UK. It's called company house. Tó bá ti lọ sí company house, I'm sure I get a report that people have gone to do background check on Koiki Media. Ẹ̀yin lè má mọ̀, but wọ́n máa fẹ́ mi ní information ní backend pé àwọn kan náà wá béèrè nípa ẹ̀, wọ́n fi mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Bí wọ́n wò pé bí fraud or 419 or kìíní kan ní Koiki Media. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí bá ń sọ ẹlòmíì máa ń rò pé irọ́ ni. So I will come to this one and make sure pé ètò sọ pé UK government, gov, everything gov.uk, authentic, confirm. So you click on that, company house. And then, no. I feel fine. Okay, find the company here. So Tebati, again, I'm going to go backwards. The first thing you go on Google, you type in company house. And then you scroll down and make sure you click on the first top one. And if you register from company today, right? Register from company. If you make inquiry lórí company, don't pay ni Koiki Media. Ó dẹ̀ ti wà established ká tẹ̀ tó sọ pé à ń ṣe Yorùbá Nation. So tabawa click lórí company house. Then you can say, find a company information. And then you come further down and you click start now. It will now ask you, you can accept or reject those analytics. It's just for data collation. Right here, nígbà tẹ́tí mo tó ń pè ní Koiki Media, taba type in Koiki Media, síbí by listen. It must bring something up about this company. And you can see there the day it was incorporated with my company number. This is who I am, Koiki Media. I am not one blogger. I am not one vid blog. I am not one Jekuru Jera organization. I am not this. This is my company that I've now leave to do the job of Yoruba Nation. But we had something we were doing before, and we have been operating before it was even registered in 2018. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín nísìn. So when you come here, ẹ rí pé my next statement tí máa submit fún UK government will be August 12, 2022, due date by 26, which my accountant would have to be working on. Tẹ́ bá go a little bit more, it's okay. Ṣé rí pé nígbà tí mo register, this is what I told the British government that this we will be doing. We'll be doing pre-press and pre-media services, information technology and consultancy activities, news agency activities, media representation services. These are the categories of what Koiki Media is meant to be doing. And I think since we started Yoruba Nation, we hardly do more because our focus has been of Yoruba Nation. So just for us to understand. So and let me increase the front because it looks a bit tiny. I can increase the front. I always love to do that. So you can now see it because I'm monitoring the screen myself on the phone, on the iPad, and I'm showing Tobawa Lori TV in large scale. So you can now see that this platform known as Koiki Media, and it's going to tell you the people there. So if I click on the people, you will see that Ola Yomi Koiki, Tinubu ni my date of birth there because that is the date of birth there. That is the name, the director, nationality, country of residence, occupation, director. So, but òpùrọ́ ló máa jáde ló máa sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So, and you can see that we have been, doing the needful as of 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and so on and so forth. It's free. Anybody can go and check that. So let's come back to the conversation again. If we are going to be moving forward, èèyàn kan tẹ́ ń béèrè pé ṣé ó wà transparency bí èyí tí Máyégún lò. I'm reading the comment. The person is asking, is it like ṣé lè dàbí GoFundMe? Ṣé lè dàbí èyí tí Máyégún lò? Ṣé tí Máyégún tó ń lò yẹn àti GoFundMe, is it the same as the standard of pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba National Fund? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi làákàyè fi follow conversation. Gbogbo wa là ń pariwo pé kò sí an account, but ìkan wà that for whatever reason Ìlànà also decided not to talk about it, but yet they did not give us one. If they come out and tomorrow and say Koiki àwa náà ti ní kan, I will promote it. You know the problem. Like I always say, Nigeria is a big elephant, and èmi fẹ́ pa ní every different ways. Mo ṣe fẹ́ pa. Èmi ò fẹ́ pa ní ojú kan. Ẹni tó bá ní diplomacy fine. Tẹ́bi bá sọ pé gbàásgbòs, yes, ọ̀nà tẹ́mi feel nìyẹn. Ẹ ní láti agree pẹ̀lú mi. But as a media organization, my job is to make sure that you, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ Yorùbá Nation, you are aware about everything. Bí bàbá Aliu bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò yà á gbé wá, mo ti consult wọn, ìjọ tó bá fún mi ní date. I've told him that I want him to come and speak on our platform. He said he'll come back to me. I'm waiting. And I believe he will. Does not mean that I'm not going to allow him to come and speak. Báwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe NNAMDI bá náà sì fẹ́ ṣe NNAMDI. I think Citizen AY called me but I was unavailable pé nínú species kankan ká bá wọn transmit ẹ̀. It's called media. And I'm not going to put sentiment in what we are doing. Tá bá ti fi sentiment sí, that means we are not serious. We are not going anywhere. Èmi ò dẹ̀ ń ṣe blogger, and I'm not doing fracas on the social media. And that's why I always say to everybody, the British government can do nothing because I know the rules and regulation and I know the law of the country. So gbogbo tí mò ń bá ṣe wọn lójoojúmọ́ táwọn kan tẹ̀ rò pé bóyá British government máa rán ọlọ́pàá àbí MI5 ọkọ̀ gbé mi, you're wasting your time. Because they will have to deal with me as they're going to deal with BBC or CNN or any other media operating here in United Kingdom. Tá a bá tí ní large scale is because we don't have the fund for it. Ẹ fi pé tí bá lówó nísìn dáadáa, mo mọ bí tí gbogbo media register ara wọn sí. A building is in London Bridge where all the medias around the world ibẹ̀ ló ń lò. But if I have to go and get an office there, I might have to pay maybe about £3,000 a month. The question is, do we have the fund for me, Koiki Media, láti lọ jókòó síbi táwọn Sky wà, BBC wà? There's a building. I'll show you one day. Tí bá gbàbẹ̀ kọjá again. Mo ti show ẹ rí. London Bridge ló wà. Wọ́n ṣe parí ẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo media àgbáyé pátá ló wà níbẹ̀. Mr. Koiki, comment tó wá nìyẹn o, because ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní YouTube lè má rí kí n tó respond sí ẹni tí ó pè tó fi mẹ́sẹ̀gì síbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ Akínọlá ló náà ń jẹ́. Ó ní Mr. Koiki, why are you always after money? What about the soul that was lost last week? Or do you want to pretend you don't hear anything? Is there no solution to that to free Olóyè Sunday Igboho? Must we contribute money? Why is Yoruba people so dull on this movement? Look at the East people. Look at the East people. They are taking a nice move. Why wouldn't they insult us that we only have mouth? I don't like your action most times. You are supposed to be smart on. You will not. You are always after money. Why? And I'm going to go and bring the picture fully of this individual before I respond to that message. Mo fẹ́ lọ gbójú ẹ̀ jáde properly torí pé at least òun náà rójú mi, so better kí everybody náà rí ojú ẹ̀, and then I'll respond to that comment. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ibi tí làákàyè mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ mọ ibi tẹ́ni yẹn wà, and I'll be able to tell even just by going through mo ti rí. Ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ló wà, ó dẹ̀ ṣeé ṣe pé. So let me now change my scene and let's look at this individual before I respond. And to comment nìyẹn. If you are still watching me, what part of the world are you, Mr. Akinola? Ṣé Nàìjíríà lẹ wà? Àbí outside? Because it might be anywhere before I respond. So I'm still giving him opportunity to reply back and comment. Ṣé Nàìjíríà ni ẹ wà àbí ibo lẹ wà? Because you are asking a question that I'm about to respond back to. You said, why am I always after money? What about the soul that was lost? And the question then I'm asking you is, what soul have I not talked about? Are you talking about kòkòrò tó gé orí ẹ̀? Ǹjẹ́ láǹfààní àti wo program tá a ṣe lọ́sàn-án àná? Ǹjẹ́ mọ headline tá a lò? That's the question I'm asking you. I know some of you want us to say so much because you are probably also working against something like this. Because tó bá yẹ pé onílàákàyè bí ṣe ń wò ẹ́ báyìí, tó bá yẹ pé làákàyè ó wà horizon ẹ̀ ó tóbi dáadáa, tó ń ṣe pé o kò wà lórí tó ní ọpọlọ, o ní wá sórí platform kó máa béèrè ìbéèrè àgọ̀ àti ìbéèrè òmùgọ̀, nítorí pé bí ṣe rí ẹ báyìí ní sọ́dà pé làákàyè ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó torí pé tí làákàyè ọ̀bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó ni ibi tá à ń gbọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ àti ibi tí wọ́n gbọ́rọ̀ lọ àti ibi tí a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ láti jọ́ tí kódà program tá a fẹ́ ṣe lálẹ́ the last call tí mo gbà tí mo ní any right láti wá ṣe program came from Iseyin, and let me put the call back to that caller just for you to confirm that call came at 12:49, which is UK time. Àwọn tí wà ní almost 1 hour ahead. I'm concerned about the show. Hello, ẹ má dárúkọ yín o. Mo wà live lórí program. Nígbà wo la sọ̀rọ̀ gbẹ̀yìn kó tó di pé mo pè yín nísìn?
Ṣé lè ní àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
A ti sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ bí 30 minutes ago sí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tá sọ yẹn lórí kí la sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí?
Lórí àwọn Fúlàní tí wọ́n sàwọ̀ yẹn wá ń ṣàkóso.
Okay.
So ibẹ̀ gan ni mo ṣe ń kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ sí jẹ báyìí. So àwọn kálukú sì ń túká díẹ̀ báyìí.
Okay. Nígbà tẹ́ pè mí ẹ, ṣé mo dàbí ẹni tó wà lójú oorun nígbà tí mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ẹ̀ ń sọ fún mi gan ni pé ẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ program lórí issue yẹn àbí nǹkan lẹ́ ń sọ.
Okay. Nígbà tẹ́ pè mí tí ẹ ti send message sí mi ó dà pé mo rí message yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo wá lọ wo message yẹn kí ni mo wá ṣe nígbà tí mo wò tán?
Ṣàwọn ìgbà tí mo pè yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Send me tẹ̀ rí díẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín wípé kí ni nọ́ọ̀sẹ̀
kí ló dé tẹ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi?
Nígbà mo send message sí yín tẹ̀ wó láti aago 5 tí wàhálà ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Okay.
Gbogbo àwọn yèyé dára náà a send message sí wọn náà n ò pè mí láti gbà yẹn gbogbo wọn la send message sí. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ ló jẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín pé tòsí ẹ fẹ́ kí ẹ̀kẹ́ kó.
Nígbà tẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi yẹn ǹjẹ́ ṣé nígbà tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi ṣé mo wá bínú sí yín?
Rárá o ẹ̀ bínú ẹlẹ́yìn máa ṣe program lórí ẹ̀ sí.
Ọ̀dà. Okay.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ bí the details.
Ọ̀dà. Ẹ ṣé gan-an alàgbà. Láti bo lẹ́yìn tí ń pè yín? Láti bo mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí?
Iseyin local government nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan-an ni coordinator. A bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ later.
Yes sir.
Now sórí pé làákàyè ẹ kù díẹ̀ káàtó ìwọ ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ àbí kí lórúkọ jágbajàgba tó ń jẹ́. That shows the souls of ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé. Ẹ̀mí tí ó wà nílé ó ń connect pẹ̀lú ẹ̀mí tèmi tí mo wà ní bíbá. Mo ní right láti jáde. Mo lè decide kí n jáde lọ́la. So I can say that when we get this like this, you just want to divert the conversation. So I believe I don't have to block you, but I'm sure maybe ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò yé dáadáa ni. So let's leave that and come back to the conversation. Okay, èèyàn kan ní kí n check fóònù mi. Ẹ mọ̀ pé à ń ṣe program lọ́wọ́ so it will be difficult to see. Anyway, so let's continue with the conversation again. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí kí ló tún ṣe ṣó tọ̀ lé síbẹ̀ ni? Ọ̀dà ẹ jẹ́ àṣìfẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Tinubu sílẹ̀. Let's come back here. So bá ṣe ń bá ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan kó tó di pé ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá mi Abe ní Canada kó tó di pé ó yẹ mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà tí politician máa ń lò. Definitely there's no doubt about that. Yeah, I know that. Let's continue. So kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé somebody asked the question and I'm going to open the phone line later. Just give me a few minutes ká túbọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ kó tó di pa máa ṣí ojú òpó and then we will do the same thing tomorrow. So the question tí mo wá ń béèrè nísìn ni pé if we are saying we need large amount of fund, mo ti ṣàlàyé pé those kind of fund is not going to go into a private account. It's not going to go into a business account or individual account. It will have to be something called a sovereignty wealth account that can be monitored that can be verifiable, that also is established. Kò ń ṣe tí kò tí wà established, because all we've been hearing for the last 2 years of this movement ni pé à ń bọ̀, àìtí dé, à ń bọ̀, àìtí dé. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín nísìn. But since an account, tí bá dẹ̀ sọ pé account, a lot of people will say maybe sort code account number. I think that's what we are always used to when we talk about an account. But when we're talking about a global way to make payments, where it's something like the Yoruba National Fund, it's not going to come like an account number. But what we can all do to start with, before you can even say, because the problem we have is always the trust, Abi. Somebody is always asking, show my dabiti mayegun yen, tabamara on ton sanwo. That is also part of the trust that we have as people. But yes, we want something verifiable. We want something that we can challenge. I've just given you what Koiki Media is all about. So right there, it is now on record that so ibi tí Koiki register businesses ní office to register sí lélẹ́yìí, okay, company number, èmi ti yàtọ̀ nísìnyí pé ẹni tó kọ̀ wá sórí Facebook tó kọ̀ Yoruba Nation, Yoruba Nation, Yoruba Nation. Try to understand pé a yàtọ̀. Ó ṣe pé a fi ń dẹnu. We are different. We are different completely. Ìdí tí èmi ṣe wà ní media line, àwọn lè má sí ní media line bí àyìn ni wọ́n ṣe register, but Facebook is just open to anybody. Èmi ní duty of care to what we are doing as a media. Ẹ fi pé wọ́n ti report media Koiki sí British government. British government àkọ́kọ́ lọ wò pé okay, ṣé company ni, ṣé individual ni, ṣé private ni, and ìyẹn ló ṣe máa mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú mi, because tó bá wá fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú mi, they are not going to deal with me as Ọláyọmí. Ṣẹ́ni bí ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, I'm not speaking as Ọláyọmí Koiki. I'm speaking as an organization called Koiki Media. So if the British government, as an example, is going to go after me for pé mo wà against nǹkan tí mò ń sọ, which is not terrorism, because terrorism ni wọ́n lè ti wá pick mi pé n tó ń sọ yẹn, but pé a máa defend ara wa, a máa gba M1, a máa jàgbá gbogbo yẹn fẹ́ fi yẹn sílẹ̀, àwọn yẹn òun ṣe tí wọ́n lè máa léyàn wá bá. And you can do the same thing with this Yoruba National Fund. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to trust it. No, it's not about pé wọ́n fẹ́ kí Koiki wá deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, but they want us to talk about it. It's a crisis. They're going to deal with it. Oh yes, wọ́n máa deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. But it has to be iṣẹ́ aláṣẹ media tàgbà ìgbà pàtó náà ń ṣe Yoruba Nation. Ẹgbẹ́ aláyé yẹn ní ó mọ̀ tí send message mi láti aago 5. But aago 5 tó send message sí yẹn, a ṣe parí ètò ní aago 4, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá lọ wo program. Lẹ́yìn bí ṣe parí ètò yẹn, ẹ mọ̀ pé orí program mo sọ pé bí ń pa mí. Bí dẹ̀ ṣe jẹun tán báyìí mo lọ sùn ni. Kó tó di pé mo tún jí láti ṣe meeting ká tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ program. Bí n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ program lòun pè pé I'm sure pé ó kọ̀ rí pé mo wà online náà ló ṣe pè pé I want to send message sí yín, and that's why I have to call him back again. But àwọn èèyàn I will explain that. Ṣé rí irú ẹni tó béèrè pé ti Máyégún yẹn, what we need to understand is we're talking about a race, an ethnic group, an indigenous people. So tá bá pé raise owó Yoruba Nation nísìn in large scale, sórí GoFundMe lẹ́ka tí máa lọ raise ẹ̀. Ó yàtọ̀ sí individual, organization, platforms personality of person like Mayegun that the fan says we want to raise money, and they are doing so, very brilliantly. As at the time I checked it, which we're going to also be looking at it, and we hope we can increase the money as well on it. At the moment, let me show you where it is. It's actually now on 19,000. Ṣé a lè gbé dé 20,000 ká tó parí ètò yìí? We can do it. I can need another extra 1,000 pounds on it at the 20,000. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́lẹ̀ is different from pé a fẹ́ máa dáwó síbì kan for a purpose called the Yoruba National Fund, the sovereignty wealth. And the question then again is, do you put that huge amount of money on this kind of platform? Is a question. Myself and Mayegun and in common. Kódà ìgbà tí mò ń ṣe show lọ́sàn-án, he called me. But ìgbà tẹ́mi máa fi pè, òun náà ti wà live, ó ń ṣe bí ó fi fún mi ní feedback. Kó tó di pé ó lọ live yẹn, ó ti bá mi ó pè, mo wà lórí live program yẹn. Tẹ́ bá rí pé ìgbà tí mò ń ṣe program lọ́sàn-án, kọ̀ọ̀kan wọlé, but call Mayegun ló pè. We're speaking frequently, but I don't have to give you what we discuss and what we are not discussing. But I'm being feedback. Mayegun and myself are speaking, and we are working. But Mayegun is the one in charge of what he's doing, but Mayegun is giving me the feedback and is carrying me along, and Chief is aware everything is going as it's meant to go, and that's all everybody needs to know. He's in charge. So by the time tèmi máa ní mo fẹ́ òun náà ti lọ live, bẹ́ẹ̀ mi dẹ̀ ṣe jẹun tán mo ti lọ sùn, and it's already late, and I'm sure we will catch up, myself and Mayegun, tomorrow. But eléyìí ó yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí o, ẹ má yẹ ká mix it together. The Mayegun raising fund is his fans. Yes, there are Yorubas, non-Yorubas, kódà Hausa gan ti dá síbẹ̀, táàmì mọ̀. But èyí tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn, òun ni the Yoruba National Fund. Ẹ jẹ́ ká share link tí Mayegun yẹn again síta, torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹlòmíì lè máa ní lọ́wọ́. And we are streaming live on all the platforms again apart from the MixLR. Mo mọ̀ tó ṣe MixLR wa tí kò fi ṣiṣẹ́. Èyí tí kò bá yé yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má hesitate, because question tẹ́ bá ń béèrè nísìn, especially lórí èyí tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, I want everybody to ask. Ẹ má fi pé ẹ fẹ́ràn Koiki, Koiki ó tún lọ gbé wá ìtorí Ọlọ́run, a máa like ẹ gan, but eléyìí tó tún gbé wá ẹ béèrè lórí comment section, èmi á dá yín lóhùn. Màá sì wá gbé àwọn tí wọ́n ní set up this Yoruba National Fund, wọ́n máa wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. Global Director ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ rí, Ìlànà ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ rí. They've done presentation different places. Kódà ìtọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ dé pé àwọn lè bá wọn tún set up tiwọn tó bá jẹ́ pé yẹn lọ ní. But you know, we have egos, Yoruba people. Ẹ mọ̀ kémi náà ti blame ara mi pé ìka tẹ̀fí ní afẹ́ máa raise owó nígbà yẹn, àwọn lè ká lò pé ẹ lọ máa fowó síbẹ̀. Àwọn adẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa lọ bá wọn ni pé a ní project a fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣé education ni? Ṣé welfare ni? Ṣé security ni? We shouldn't be shy to say we need money for security. We should never, anywhere in the world, kó sọ pé America bó ṣe wà yẹn, wọ́n ra ìbọn, wọ́n gbé sínú ilé. Tó bá lọ ṣeré ipá dé iwájú ilé ẹlòmíì, tó tètè mọ̀ pé òun bá wọn ṣeré ipá ni, wọ́n ti lè yìnbọn fún ẹ. So why should we be scared? If American system says their citizens can secure themselves, UK ò lè allow yẹn, but UK to provide security yẹn. Mo sọ pé bí wọ́n bá kidnap mi nílùú ìkẹ́mọ̀ pé UK government lọ́wọ́ sí, ojoojúmọ́ ni mò ń sọ. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ pé wọ́n kidnap Koiki, UK government mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, because báwo lọ sí fẹ́ kidnap mi with the MI5, ẹ mọ̀ pé ìlú yìí ní bàbá security system. Kò mí pé torí pé mò ń attack wọn, àbí pé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ kémi náà kọ̀ wá fira mi sílẹ̀. Torí UK ní security, I will be so stupid. Ẹ ní láti sọ yẹn fẹ́ mi. But èmi dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìtagbé dání, tó bá jẹ́ Jésù náà ni ó ń protect wa, bójá ànábì náà ni, ó lè jẹ́ Elédùmarè ni, àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn náà ti tó mi fún ṣọ́. So what I'm trying to say here is we now have a system that is there. Àwọn tó gbé kalẹ̀ náà, àwọn wà lórí mídíà lóòótọ́ ní 2018, but àwọn náà wò pé bí kan ṣe ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà yẹn, ó bẹ́tà ká máa ní kankan tó wà structure set up. And before you can set up something like this, torí nísàn automatically ẹlòmíì nísìn ẹ mọ̀ pé I'm not saying gbogbo wa o, ẹlòmíì nísìn brain wa bó ṣe bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá wa nìyẹn àti èèyàn. Ṣé kò ń ṣe pé bíi fraud lélẹ̀ nísìn again? Ẹ̀yin bọ̀bọ̀ yìí normal nìyẹn, ẹ ní right láti ronú bẹ́ẹ̀. But legitimately, you can also do a bit of background check. Àwọn olówó wà behind it. Kí ni purpose tó tẹ̀ fi set it up ní 2018? Ṣé láti fi kówó jẹ? Ṣé gbogbo ń ta máa gbọ́ nísìn? Òun ni pé bíbà kan fẹ́ kówó jẹ, kásá ti kówó jẹ. A ti gbàgbé pé nísẹ̀yìn nísìn ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà báyìí nísìn tẹ́ wà lábúrò tẹ́yìn ní peace of mind, àwọn ò ní peace of mind. Ìsẹ́yìn tí mo sọ yẹn nísìn láwọn nǹkan tó send, and not just Ìsẹ́yìn, all over Yoruba land. Like I said, I think I'm more comfortable using it from here than this is the Mayegun one. We continue at the moment. Ebami noted 19,185. So let's hope some kind of donation will come through before we bring the program to an end, which we're still going to open the phone line for questions and answer. So this is a number. Yeah, this is them. So let's come here first. I talked about it, to be honest, a year and a half ago. But like I said, we did not promote it as we should have done so then. Because back when I promoted, nígbà yẹn gan léraléra, $1, $5, $10, àwọn náà ti gbà sọ́wọ́. Àwọn ò ní access sówó yẹn o, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi o. They don't have access to the money. Àwọn tó set it up fún ara wọn gan, they don't have access to it. But what they've also said to me is, you can also say as an example, just as an example, okay, and this can be used by anybody, not just Koiki Media, any other platforms that wants to make use of it, that wants to talk about it, that wants to promote it, and they don't have to, like I said, but it is already there. Internal one year gone, that one post account, something of such is there. And I've talked about it, but what? And we've also connect those that we meant to connect with. So let's go about and ask who we are on this. The Yoruba National Fund. Let me increase the front. Like I said, after I've done this presentation, I will open the phone line, but I'm still reading some of your comments. So we're now talking about the Yoruba National Fund. So I'm going to highlight it so you know what I'm reading. Let me share the link as well, because I'm sure we have some experts that can also be sharing. I'm sure I'm going to check one out, which you have the right to. So let me come out from there first, because I don't want the screen to become double. So let's come here first. And let me first share the link to those of us actually going to be as you are awake, even as much as we'll talk about it again. No. You see, this is your honey. Let my ego fundraise complete before you put another account on your page, Koiki. That's from Ijebu Festus. How does the Mayego one have anything to do with this one? That's the question. Maybe you want to explain a bit further. How does the account Mayego Fefi raise from his platform by his team has anything to do with this? So let us not mix it up. access owó máyégún kò ń ṣe fún Yorùbá nation. Ẹ gbọ́ dáadáa o. Ẹ gbọ́ dáadáa o. Èyí tí máyégún ń gbà kò ń ṣe fún Yorùbá nation. Àwọn tó wà lórí máyégún general, the general himself, ni wọ́n ní kí máyégún lọ set it up. But máyégún ní òun máa gba consent. Chief dẹ̀ fún ní consent, which I can confirm. So how does that link with? Yes, please, everyone should do more background as well. But like I said, the system is already set up, and they've even asked other people that they can help them to set it up. But ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ wa Yorùbá, olúkálùkù fẹ́ di ọ̀gá ni tó wà ńbẹ̀. So let me put this back and let's now start going into this trust fund, the Yoruba National Fund. So the Yoruba National Fund, called YNF, was founded in the United States of America in 2018. Yeah, we need to, Emma, I want you to understand. So, Anthony, kajaki owó máyégún yẹn kó pé náà ká tó tún máa submit, because we understand, and that's why we just say it is completely different. So, kò ń ṣe mí, ṣe rí lè tí máyégún gbà yìí, bó ṣe wà nísìn, a lè lò fún anything ju tí máyégún náà fi ṣe lórí ẹ̀ lọ. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé nísìn, tí bá ní máyégún, ọmọ bàbá, ọmọ pé láàrin mi àti ẹ̀ sáré mú £1,000 wá mẹ́rin, mo fi sáré ṣàwẹ́nẹ́s. Adúpẹ́ fọlọ́run, owó yẹn ti ń lọ sókè. Adépọ̀jù mórí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, ó ti ṣe bombastic, Mr. Bombastic. Adékúnlé Adépọ̀jù ti bá wa fi £100 sí, Ọlọ́run bá ń kẹ́yìn. Bàbá wa David, wọ́n lè máa wà lórí program, wọ́n dẹ̀ lè sí lórí program, I don't know, but at least on this program, while we're talking about Yoruba Nation, we're talking about other funding, people have already also put money in there, and we can only appreciate those that have done so. So at the moment, ẹ jẹ́ kí n note it down, èyí tá fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí tí bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó lè má jẹ́ pé ó bẹ̀ 19,185. So I calculated èlò làwa náà make it there lórí platform yẹn. So lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí alàgbà tó ń béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo kàn rí comment ẹ nísìn lórí Koiki Odùduwà. Mo pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn yé yín, tó bá yé yín ẹ tún comment padà pé ẹ get ẹ kí n explain dáadáa. So explanation yẹn is never too much. So owó tí máyégún tẹ̀ ń rí níwájú yìí ó yàtọ̀ completely. So it's different thing entirely. So ẹ má ká máa mix it up. A complete different donation. In the last 3 minutes, Adékúnlé Adépọ̀jù, Mr. David, okay, so mo lè mọ̀ pé láti the last 3 minutes. So they're possible pé àwọn tó ń gbọ́ program Koiki Media náà lọ fowó sí, or àwọn tó ti ní link yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀, but we will continue to monitor that. So ẹ má ká mix it up, mo ń bẹ̀ yín nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ má ká mix it up. Ṣé rí gbogbo distorted information tó ti jáde, it's always kind of máyégún fẹ́ raise owó, kí ló fẹ́ raise owó fún, blah blah blah, and it creates all this kind of, ìbọn ti lọ sí ECOWAS, kí ló ti fẹ́ lọ sí kọ́ọ̀tù mí fún, all this nonsense. We need every arsenal, especially Igboho là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, Igboho tí wọ́n dì mú, òun là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀. So if we have 20 court cases going on behalf of Igboho, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lórí Chief Sunday Igboho, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. I saw him. I had access to see Igboho, and I know his worth, and he left all that. Even one of the car tọrọ àgbọn sẹ, mo rò pé ó gbé mọ́tò yẹn jáde bẹ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ẹ rántí pé mọ́tò kan dé táwọn kan tẹ̀ ní àbí ẹ̀wọ̀ Yorùbá Nation ló fi ra mọ́tò yẹn. Ó náà òun ti order mọ́tò yẹn, ó fẹ́ fi ṣe Christmas gan ni, ẹni tó máa gbé mọ́tò yẹn dé ni kò tètè gbé dé. Chief ò tí jókòó sínú mọ́tò yẹn, àwọn ìjọba dẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ bà mọ́tò yẹn jẹ́. Mọ́tò yẹn wà lára àwọn mọ́tò tó bàjẹ́. Mo kàn rántí orúkọ mọ́tò yẹn. Very expensive car. So ó wà comfortable, ó lè máa live life ẹ̀, káwa náà máa rí bí àwọn Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù, àwọn socialite yẹn bọ́ ṣe máa ń káàkiri, kí Igboho náà máa tẹ́, ó lè gbárù èmi náà kó ní Koiki fi Yorùbá Nation sílẹ̀, darí máa bọ̀ kó wá bá mi ṣiṣẹ́, kí n máa káàkiri, kó máa take picture mi, kó máa bá mi gbé sórí Instagram, káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé Igboho ló dé, tó bá dẹ̀ máa rọ́bà Igboho ṣáà, Igboho bàbá. Ìyá kan pè mí láti Amẹ́ríkà, wọ́n ti pè mí láàárọ̀ ńgbà tí mò ń sún, wọ́n rí pé mò ń sún, wọ́n pè padà. Wọ́n nígbà tí Igboho wà ní Modákẹ́kẹ́, àwọn ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn àbá àbúrò wọn lọ́sọ, àwọn wá ẹ mọ̀ pé ní àti pé Nàìjíríà ìlú jàgàjàgà ni ẹ má gbà yẹn o mọ́mí yẹn ṣe pè mí mo wà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ sùn làwọn pè mí wọ́n lè máa gbọ́ program yìí wọ́n ní Ìgbòho ló mú àwọn délé àbúrò àwọn yẹn àwọn tẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé Ìgbòho mọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí ẹ wo as far back as then mo bá yà yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ rí àwọn náà bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ rí first time tí màá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àárọ̀ lọ ti kọ́kọ́ pè bọ́ wọ́n rí pé mò ń sùn ẹ má bínú pé mo kọ̀ tún yàbàrà máa continue lórí conversation ni because ẹ mọ̀ pé ìdí tí a tún sọ pé because when people are saying kí ẹ ti ẹ má ká mix ẹ Prado ẹ ṣe gan ni àwọn èèyàn follow ẹ dáadáa èèyàn kan ní G-Wagon náà ó dà pé Prado ni kò ń ṣe G-Wagon Prado ni Prado 2021 wọ́n ní wo Yorùbá Nation ló fi lọ rà Ìgbòho jókòó sínú ẹ̀ pé kí ni pé wọ́n fi gbé jáde báyìí pé ṣíìpù ń jáde ó jókòó sínú Prado yẹn ó dẹ̀ wà ní Benin ní sí 7 months ẹ̀mọ ìtọ́ ń ta Prado yẹn ni so tá a bá wá raise £50,000 kọ́ raise another 50 tí ó pọ̀ jù bọ̀ kò ń ṣe owó Yorùbá National Fund là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìyẹn yàtọ̀ màmá yẹn nígbà táwọn wà ní Modákẹ́kẹ́ táwọn fi lọ kéèyàn àwọn sọnù Ìgbòho ló mọ àwọn délé yẹn gbà táwọn délé yẹn ni àwọn mọ̀ pé Ìgbòho tẹ̀mẹ́ nìyẹn àwọn wá sọ fún Ìgbòho pé àkó má bínú ọmọ mi pé àwọn ò bá fún ní kankan Ìgbòho tún ní no òun ló yẹ kó wọn fún yín nìkan ẹ wò gbà yẹn ní Modákẹ́kẹ́ à ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí i in the 80s so let's continue with our conversation. The Yoruba National Fund, also known as the YNF, was founded in the United States of America in 2018. A Yoruba National Fund, abbreviation of YNF, is a non-profit tax-exempt organization established to promote Yoruba interest, mobilize funds and resources towards the resistance of Yoruba culture and society. Òyìnbó yẹn pọ̀ jù díẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo meaning ní renaissance. Èmi gan pronunciation ẹ̀ but màá gẹ́tẹ̀ dáadáa nísìn. Kí ló dé tó fún mi ní dictation pronunciation ẹ̀kẹ́ ìyẹn ni mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́. Renaissance. Kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀?
Renaissance.
The revival of European art and literature under the influence of classical models in the 14th and 16th century. The culture and style of art and architect developed during the Renaissance, a revival or renewed interest in something. Ṣé gbogbo tá à ń sọ yìí nísìn, is it not for the purpose of Yoruba Nation? Yes, àwọn tó mọ value mọ́tò wọ́n ní 65 million ní bought in UAE. Bí àwọn tó mọ bàbá dáadáa nìyẹn. United Arab Emirates wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ra mọ́tò yẹn 65 million. Kò jókòó sínú mọ́tò yẹn látijọ́ tó ti rà. Lẹ́ǹkan ṣe ṣe gan ni. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ wa. So now let's go to who we are. Then after that we open the phone line. So I think increase the front here a bit. Yeah, I think I can do a little bit more, a bit bigger. Okay, so that even though came in on the glasses, but for the benefit, we have to go bed by the Yoruba National Fund. Moki gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ètò ẹ má bínú pé mo nílé dárúkọ gbogbo yín for now, but we will appreciate everyone on all the platforms. Okay, àlàyé ẹ̀ tó sọ wọn I met him in person that time. Wow, ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá mi tí wọ́n bá mi confirm pé Prado yẹn 65 million ni àwọn dẹ̀ rí Ìgbòho nígbà tí ó wá sí UAE. The Yoruba National Fund, as a non-partisan, non-political entity, is the brainchild of 4 Yoruba professionals in diaspora resident in the US and Canada who felt the need to mobilize funds among Yoruba nationals in diaspora to support the development of the Yoruba nation. So, purpose ẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn, àwọn mẹ́rin professionals. I think there are more than 4 now. I think there are about, I think one person has been added. So be able to update kini. Now, established in the state of Texas, TYNF is a tax-exempt non-profit corporation organized for exclusively charitable, scientific, educational purpose within the meaning of the section 501c3. I'm sure àwọn tó wà l'America understand the concept mean by 5013c of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 as amended TYNF Services to promote the education development of the Yoruba nation through awards of scholarship, building and support of educational institutions with modern facilities and amenities, to propagate and support activities designed to promote the culture and traditions of the Yoruba nation, to support scientific and technological research designed to aid the economic development of the Yoruba nation, to support effort towards the learning of the Yoruba language, lead and encourage effort towards its adoption as primary means of communication in education institutions and government established transaction in Yoruba land. I'm sure ibi tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa fẹ́ gbọ́ lélẹ̀ pé ṣé gbogbo ilé tó ń sọ yìí ṣé wọ́n ní interest in sovereignty Yorùbá. Support all genuine bẹ́ẹ̀ mi gan bá genuine wọ́n ní support ẹ̀. Support genuine activities geared towards kò ń ṣe pé torí pé Koiki ló wá ń promote ẹ̀ wọ́n ní support any other platforms o ẹ gbọ́ wa yé o kò mí pé torí pé Koiki ló gbé wá síta ẹlòmíì tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọn bọ́ bá consult wọn ẹ lè lọ bá wọn anybody but kò ṣe pé o máa lọ bí fraudulent way o wọ́n máa ṣe verification o and they are supporting a lot but èmi kàn ní máa sọ bí tí wọ́n ti support dé látijọ́ tó ti dálẹ̀ táwọn bá wá fúnra wọn wá sọ àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó ti gbé even up to the present of this Yoruba nation tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ even up to the present of this Yoruba nation. Irú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ní àkíyà nípa àwọn tó kú ní Nàìjíríà. Okay, ìyàn kan ní the man that helped him get the car from Dubai died lẹ́fí sọ àbí this month. Hey, Mr. Lekan Baba olówó Ọlọ́run máa fọ̀run kẹ́rẹ́ ẹni yẹn kẹ́ wọ́n ẹni tí ó support ẹ̀ wọ́n. So irú ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀wó ẹ mọ̀ pé láyé kan tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan lókè lọ́hùn ẹ rántí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yẹn tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí right àwọn tí mò ń sọ yìí wọ́n ti support family Adogun àti Alhaji Fatai tí ó ní verification àwọn platform yìí Yoruba National Fund yìí wọ́n ti support Adogun picture Adogun wà nínú broadcast tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn Adogun lélẹ́yìí tó wà nísàlẹ̀ yìí ọmọ Adogun kò dẹ́ ṣàwọn nìkan mo mọ another individual charity míì táwọn náà ń support tọ́dẹ̀ fi tó mi létí tọ́dẹ̀ ń share receipt pẹ̀lú mi. So àwọn eléyìí nísìn they also say support all genuine activities geared towards the self-determination of the Yoruba nation and its sovereignty. So kí là ń fẹ́ gangan Yoruba nation kọ́ la náà fẹ́. So tá bá wá náà fẹ́ Yoruba nation. So why then do we not also think about this as another area where we can say my $1, my $10, my $50, my £1, we can also put in there. Those individuals do not have access to it. Àwọn tí wọ́n ní òye tó ní understanding mọ̀ pé for them to set these things up in America kò ń ṣe bójúbójú. American government ò dàbí Nigerian government. American government ò dàbí Nigerian 419 government tó bá ṣàṣìṣe wọ́n máa gbé òun lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi gan bá ṣe ti bá ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn kan gba owó COVID nílùú yìí COVID loan tó san wọn náà àwọn kan náà gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ lamẹ́ríkà Adékúnlé ṣé wọn náà gbà bó gbà wọn náà àwọn kan gba owó kan náà lamẹ́ríkà ní COVID kínní wọn náà wọn ní employee tó ọ̀lẹ́ employee wọn náà ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan nísìn wọn náà ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ prison sentence wọ́n wà báyìí náà ní UK o. People always look for loophole. But what I'm trying to say tonight is, let us now ask ourselves, if we truly want to raise funds, how do we raise that fund? There's no more problem. Yes, we're still going to promote Ilana UK. They're still there. Go and donate. But these same people I've also contacted Ilana, not probably Ilana UK, but Ilana worldwide. But maybe Ilana say, no, we don't want to have anything to do with you guys. But as we speak today, we don't have any tangible. Tilana Bamu tangible fund account. Oh yes, we will promote it. A Koiki media is there to promote everybody. Oh yes, picture Kokoro. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ jẹ́ n gbé picture Kokoro náà sí wọ́n ní kí n máa. I think I have it somewhere. So I need láti máa include picture Kokoro náà mọ́. Justice for Kokoro. Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ up to now, none of these organizations have released press statement to ask why Kokoro is dead. It's unbelievable. Ni mo fi picture yẹn, kí ni mo fẹ́ fi save ẹ̀ gan-an? Ṣé Kokoro ni mo fi save ẹ̀? Tí n bá rí straight away ní sìn máa mú jáde o. Mo mọ̀ kó wà nínú the other front scene. Àbí inú download ló wà ní. Alright, ẹ má worry, tí n bá rí ní sìn máa add ẹ̀ mọ́. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, somebody say 50613 means a non-profit status account that can accept funds or grants that are tax exempted. So, yeah, I'm sure people understand all that. So, we are media. If I know about this and I keep quiet, and every day people are coming and say, I need the one account. I need the one account. And then do that. Àwọn bàbá ò la fi dúró rè títí tó ti lọ pé 3 years. Èèyàn kan ní many collect that money, the government is after each one of them now. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n gbà náà ní UK. So anyway, let's continue here because of our time and we still want to take calls. Kó tó di pé bọ́dì mi máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹ̀mọ̀ ilẹ̀ ti ṣú. And we will continue this conversation. If I have to do it for 1 week, it doesn't matter. When we discuss other areas as well, just as we are saying, wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún wọ́n náà máa ń ná ọjà kan ní every Friday. Yakubu, ìwọ ni olórí wọn ní kilometer market. Ó dà ń pé ní Ìsẹ́yìn níbẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n níjọ́ Jímọ̀ ló máa ń ná. Àwọn ọmọ Ìsẹ́yìn ní sọ fún yín pé màá ṣe fídíò lórí ẹ̀, short video tí máa circulate. Ẹ má ní ẹ fẹ́ ṣí market yẹn o ní Friday tó ń bọ̀ yìí until tẹ bá yanjú àwọn tẹ ṣe léṣe. But màá ṣe fídíò kékeré lórí yẹn. It will be in circulation tomorrow. So kẹ́lẹ̀ bá ń sọ fáwọn Fúlàní tó wà níbẹ̀. So now let's look at àwọn olówó behind it. I think they have their details here. These are the team. Olaniyi Oyedele, CPA. Olaniyi Oyedele is a Yoruba American originally from Abeokuta, Ogun State. He's a graduate of geography from University of Benin City, Nigeria. Qualified as a chartered accountant in 2002 after passing the final examination of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria known as ICANN. Olaniyi is currently a certified public account CPA in the state of Texas. Prior to leaving Nigeria, Olaniyi worked in the banking section in Nigeria where he rose to become the assistant controller in a major bank. While in the US, Olaniyi worked at a major public accounting firm in Texas where he rose to become audit manager and managed 3 of the top gross revenue accounts for the firm. He is currently an assistant city auditor of a major city in the US. Mr. Oyedele sits on the board as the treasury of a foremost community action agency responsible for management and operations of Head Start program in the state of Texas. That's the first person. Let's go and look at the next person. Richard Akinwande Olurombi P. Engineer. I believe that's engineer. Richard Akinwande Olurombi is a property manager with the British Columbia-based development company where he manages residential and commercial buildings. He graduated in Russia from Moscow State University of Civil Engineer with a master's degree in civil engineer specializing in building design. After graduation, he lived in Russia, traveled extensively in Europe, Asia, and America, before moving to Calgary, Canada in 2013. Aki is a registered engineer with the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Alberta, Canada. Before moving to Canada, he was a leading construction manager and a designer of various high-profile civil projects in Singapore and Moscow. He is originally from the ancient city of Ile-Ife in Yoruba land. The next person. Ojo Oyebisi. Ojo Oyebisi is originally from Ibadan in Oyo State. He received a BA Engineer in Electric Engineering and a MA in Economics from the City College of the City of University of New York. He also received an MBA from the Robert H. Smith School of Business at the University of Maryland. Ojo is currently the CEO of Ajadun LLC, a real estate management company. Ojo is also the author of Mechanics of Ifa Divination System, highlighting some element of technological knowledge in Ifa and its divination system. Not much from Olubenga Ojawale. Now, what else? Get involved. How do you get involved? Get involved means that you can register to become a volunteer, a member, a partner, or a donor by just putting your details there, and then you can submit it. This is the donation portal. Thank you for interest in the tynf.org. You can support us by clicking on the donate button. Remember that every donation goes back to the purpose of the National Fund that was set up for Think Yoruba First. So, whatever the donation that goes on this platform is for the purpose that we've talked about at the beginning of this conversation. Let me see. We're going to open the phone line. I'm going to go and get like a juice and a bit tasty. And then we're going to take calls. You can ask any question. The one that we cannot answer, we will wait for them. You can also contact them. Their email address is enquiry@tynf.org. Or you can just go and fill in the contact form. I'm sure an organization like this would respond to you, would tell you whatever you need to know, because it's a public organization, and anything that is public, everybody has a right to know everything. Whether you even donate money or not, you can do those findings. So let us now open our phone line and take calls. The conversation tonight hasn't changed. It's a late night broadcast. It's all about us, the people. If this is available and I don't talk about it, then that means I'm hiding something. If there's another one that is there, let me know. I'll talk about it. The reason why we have to talk about it is we have platforms that is different from Edawosibikon. That is nothing wrong in that. It doesn't matter. You know, people donate money different places. And there's not, I'll say it, there's nothing bad in that. But when we are also talking about a long term, as an emergency. Ẹ bá wa send owó sómíyalé emergency. Ẹ send owó sáwọn media nílé. Ẹ send owó sí Koiki afẹ́sẹ̀ nǹkankan. But when we are talking about the long term now, are we prepared? Tó bá di gbàgbós ní next year, can we say we can order anything when we have money sufficient somewhere? Tó bá di gbàgbós, can we say we have substantial amount of money somewhere should anything happen? It's not just for security alone, and we should not be shy to say we will defend ourselves. We don't have to go into details, nitty-gritty of it. But the question is, ṣé GoFundMe la fẹ́ lọ fi ṣe yẹn, or just as somebody talk about the one that Mayegun is using, which is the the platform, again, I keep forgetting the number. I cite everybody that have joined us. Well done, comrade. How do I donate here in the United States? Okay, I'm going to share the link of the group as well. You might share a link here for as well. And you should remember. Bishan change. I might be the browser me the so what I'm going to stick here, going change it. So now let's share the link for those of you that want to know more about this particular one. It doesn't stop us from doing other things that we are doing. Am I get me wrong? Koiki, support any other platform. And what our Yoruba? And to support individually, a support. And to support collectively, a support. And to bania, what go sorry group we can, we want to need the one become a jotori alone, a support. But I am now looking at the long term, because I think kúrò níbi ká kọ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, I think this stage pé I can then say Yoruba National Fund ǹjẹ́ lè bá wa support àwọn team tó fẹ́ máa lọ káàkiri bí ìtasọtẹ́lẹ̀ ní orí program lọ́sàn-án àbí lọ́sàn-án àná. Ẹ̀yin náà lè mú kankan wá tó bá wà genuine, tó bá wà verifiable, tí fund yẹn dẹ̀ wà níbẹ̀. But tí fund ò bá wà níbì kan tí a lè lọ bá, bí ṣe wà nísìn mo lè lọ bá Global Directorate. Kò mí pé wọ́n ní owó lọ́wọ́, bọ́ bá dẹ̀ ní gan sef, wọ́n lè ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi ṣe. But I want to also now say, ẹ lọ jẹ́ ká lọ máa fi nǹkan kan síbì kan, ẹ lè fi owó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sínú Koiki Media account, kò possible. So we need to, ẹ mọ̀ kán máa ń pè nǹkan ní long, help me èyí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi, ṣé long term, short term, and ṣé mid term la máa pè mo ní mid term, African Confidential èyí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi, help me out, ìyá mi kí ni ṣé short term. Bí sábà pé we now need to start talking about the long term. Ṣé ní gbogbo ìta ń dí pẹ̀lú short term làwọn yẹn. Owó okay, ẹ máa send $50, a máa send 50,000. Eléyìí nísìn ẹ lè ṣe bí a one off, màá fún yín ní $10, mo tún ní fún yín $10 mọ́, ó tún di next month. Ìyẹn kò máa jẹ́ á wà níbẹ̀. Òun là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí o. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo àjọ ń ṣeré pa tẹ́ntẹ́ là ń ṣe. So ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ojú òpó. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ ní nọ́mbà yẹn lọ́wọ́. Ẹni tó bá náà wọ̀n ní nọ́mbà yẹn lọ́wọ́, okay, mo nílé add ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ because tí bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan nísìn, sometimes it get freeze. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan freeze system yìí lálẹ́. But the number is +4475 94050 Tá a bá dẹ̀ record kankan, a máa wind down. A jẹ́ pé ó yé wa nìyẹn. Tó bá dẹ̀ yé wa, tó bá tún dọ̀la, tó bá tún dọ̀túnla, a máa ṣe the same thing. Yes, short term and long term plan. Yes, ẹ ṣé gan ni. So this for me now is like I'm already now thinking about the long term. Yorùbá máa dá dúró, pé à ń dá dúró ẹ̀ tuntun ẹ̀ dànù. But we must be prepared for a lot of things now before it is too late. So, màá dìde lọ mu, màá lọ bu drink tí mo fẹ́ bù yẹn. Mo tún ṣe 7 videos tí mo tún ṣe release. Ṣé pé 7 ṣá? Mo ń bọ̀ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mẹ́fà. Mo ṣe release video yẹn ni again. Mo ṣe lálẹ́ yìí ni. Kò ju èyí tó pọ̀ jù ń bẹ̀ was 3 minutes. Ìdí dẹ̀ ni pé ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbi tí mo fẹ́ kí Ọbásanjọ́ náà sọ̀rọ̀ láàrin méjì ẹ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ báyìí tí bá pàdé, ẹ béèrè fún ká fi ránṣẹ́ sí yín. Ṣé ráwọn fídíò yẹn kéékèèké yẹn is another angle tá a tún fẹ́ lò so that àwọn tó bá lè gbọ́ long video wa fún ìdíkan àdíkejì wọn ní data ń jẹ wọ́n níyà. Kódà pálásà phone tọ́nà sọ́bẹ̀ ẹ bá sẹ́ndẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe lè gbọ́ nítorí pé every phone nísìn ló ní access sí WhatsApp bí a díẹ̀díẹ̀ but majority lè má dá tó àwọn táwa ń lò but púpọ̀ nínú wọn náà ti ń lò. So tẹ bá ti ń bá àwọn fídíò yẹn pàdé níbikíbi ẹ tètè máa pín káàkiri onídè kan tó máa ń pè kárí ilé, ẹran ti kárí ilé, ṣé sweet ló máa ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà nígbà yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kó kárí ilé, ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ yín nìkan tẹ́ bá ti rí níbikíbi tẹ́ bá ti rí. àti send it out nísìn 26 of those short videos ó máa dé 100 o, because for every day ni màá máa ṣe fídíò yẹn, in tó bá wá sí mi lórí ni màá máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí. Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni mò ń sọ, mò ń sọ òyìnbó. Nínú fídíò yẹn nísìn mo tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àdìmọ́ Yorùbá Nation kì í ṣe political party, torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọ́n mix it up. So I think we have the first caller that has called us. Let's hear what they have to say. Sí nǹkan tá à ń sọ lé lórí. Ẹgbọ́n sókè sà.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, mo ń pè láti Nàìjíríà ní láti Plateau State.
Láti Plateau State.
State Nigeria.
Okay.
Ẹ jẹ́ bá send the video yẹn.
Ó máa dórí fóònù yín nísìn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ̀yin náà lè béèrè, ó lè jẹ́ yẹn nìkan lẹ pè fún, kò má tà. Èèyàn kan náà ti béèrè message pé Koiki bá ń send ẹ̀ wá. 26 of those short videos ni mo ti circulate nísìn. So ẹ make sure pé ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ bá rí, ẹ má wà selfish, ẹ má wà stingy. Okay, èyí tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí ni ẹ jẹ́ wọ́n send èyí tí mo ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n wa tó pè láti Plateau State. Ó yẹ kán máa sùn nísìn ni, but ẹ̀mí wọn náà wà nídìí nǹkan ṣe. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbé ní outside ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ má bẹ̀rù pé bí abitẹ wà yẹn, ṣé tá bá gba Yorùbá Nation kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi pè lọ́sàn-án, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé inú wọn lè fẹ́ dùn díẹ̀ pé nǹkan gbé wá lálẹ́ àti tó bá pọ̀ wà contradicting sí nǹkan tó ti fẹ́ sọ. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè alàgbà mi.
Irọ́ ọmọ ìyá wo inú mi dùn, mo ti login sí website ẹ̀, mo ti wo gbogbo profile wọn, very easy, interface ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe tó jẹ́ pé it's easy to donate.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo wá fi àsìkò yìí mo fi bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, iṣẹ́ rí nǹkan tí Koiki ń ṣe, believe me, àràbá igi ni o, ní Koiki láàrin wa. I do give respect to other people too, but bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, ọmọ ẹ wo time tó a ṣe program, ẹ wo time tá a lọ sùn, maybe 4 hours sleep. Anyway, that's not the point. Kí ni go fún yìí ó wà very easy. Profile wọn tó bá kà á, wàá mọ̀ pé ilé èkó ṣe wùrúwúrú. I was so happy. Orí iPad mo ti sáré lọ́gẹ̀ mo ti wò. 2018 wọ́n dálẹ̀ ní Texas. Kò sí arúmọjẹ nínú eléyìí. This is a long time investment mo lè pé. Kò ń ṣe owó tẹ́ka kan máa mú ẹni hàn ọ̀pọ̀ nílé. Tá a bá fẹ́ ra àwọn àdó epo olóró fún àwọn olórí burúkú wọ̀nyí àbí irin tútù, irú owó báyìí gbogbo àwọn èyí tó ń sọ lọ́sàn-án yẹn pé àwọn tá a lọ káàkiri gbogbo each country, irú owó báyìí wọ́n lè máa fi sponsor wọn. Níwọ̀nba tèmi níbi tí mo wà yìí, believe me, I will patronize everybody, àwọn mechanic, àwọn electrician, churches. Koiki á dáa fún ẹ. Thank you very much.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo rí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá mi ní òkè náà, bàbá Stephen Emmanuel. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa nílé, especially I appreciate you, and ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níta náà àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí sùn. I've not come here to debunk you supporting any platform or putting your money to any individuals or anything. Ntí mo bá wá kọ́ nìyẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yẹn kó yé wa dáadáa o. Tí àwọn ìlànà bá mú Yoruba, as far as I'm concerned, they've not given me a Yoruba National Fund account to promote, apart from the website ti UK tọ́nà fẹ́ raise owó. Kódà tówó náà bá pọ̀ enough ní bíbáyìí, kí ló dé táwọn eléyìí náà ẹ fi pé wọ́n ní support ìlànà UK £50,000. Ṣé rí ẹ má ẹ̀ka máa rò pé owó yẹn pọ̀. Àwọn truckers l'America, they were able to raise 8.5 million ní Canada. Ẹ já lọ sọ́dọ̀ the next call. Ẹ jẹ́ ǹdídé lọ gbọ́n drink yẹn. Ẹgbọ́n sókè yà wá. Voice yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ dá pátápátá àgbọ̀n rárá o. Okay, ó yá ẹ̀rọ rárá máa ṣe àgbọ̀n díẹ̀.
We are very grateful for the masses.
Go ahead, ma.
Ṣé ibi tá a máa dáwọ́ sí this new one ṣé tí àwọn èèyàn bá ní ìdí nǹkan bí a ṣe sọ lọ́sàn-án for any reason
Yeah.
kí wọ́n lè ní access to the fund.
What is she already? Like I said, even as far as Adogonti Oku has been supported and some other things as well. But I will allow them to come and discuss that when I host them very soon. So yes, but the only thing they will not do is they're not going to give anybody any dodgy anybody bringing out a dodgy impression that I will need to work on. You know, it has to be verifiable, but the money will be released. But I'm sure everybody understand that. I believe we are all doing something legitimately. I don't look. I always say, I can't distrust and to one in I don't want us to always think of that. But definitely, they will release money to anybody that wants to do something. You know, as long as it's very variable. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, that would be great. So I think àwọn èèyàn tó wáyé pé genuinely
Yeah.
wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣe kíní kan wọ́n
Yeah.
fẹ́ lọ fún rally.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Definitely. Yeah. But we should always think about the long term. The long term. Koiki, but I would rather from my platform now, I'm saying it officially now, that apart from what power, if we have to do anything, go and give it to them. And we can access them if we have to. But about people Koiki, no, emergency kan lè wà tó fẹ́ ní ìdówó fún, màá fi 10,000 sí náírà account ẹ, àwọn boys ẹ̀ tó ń káàkiri ìyẹn ò mí nẹni, ìyẹn mo sọ pé kẹ má assume pé agbéwá nísìn pé ká má ṣe support fún any platform. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí think about long term. Long term lèmi gbé wá nísìn. The long term, yeah.
Which is great, yeah, because I need the funding for
long term, yeah. Hold on. Eshegoni Yawa, I think she's at work and the Yawa submitted. Okay, we'll turn her off now. But we got the message +4475 9405097. I'm monitoring all the. I know we're having problem with the Facebook. You know, it keeps bouncing in and out, but I'm sure we can manage it. Their software, any whatever it is. So what I'm trying to say tonight again is, this has not stopped anybody from doing whatever we have been doing, and we should continue to do so, and we must not be tired. But we're now talking about the long term. At the long term, yeah, long term. No, we don't know what might happen as we continue this movement. I hope we're still on because I can't see myself anymore. It just says my live video is interrupted on Facebook. Say YouTube, you are on, sir. Okay. I hope I'm still live. Okay, I hope I'm live anyway. All right. I hope so. I guess so. Let's see. Okay, God bless you. Okay, so that means we're still live. Okay, all right, Facebook, and so we're on. So be saying solo. If we have platforms that can also come and say, Koiki, I don't only come back. My job is to put it out there to the public, and we will all ask questions, and then we can start. But if we do nothing now, and we're dealing with the short term alone, what happened in the long term? Are we getting prepared? Ẹ rántí pé ṣé Winston Churchill kọ́ ló sọ, ẹ jẹ́ n lọ wo kíní ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mi. Ó ní if you fail to plan or plan to fail, àbí báwo ló ṣe sọ, ẹ jẹ́ n lọ mú jáde ń bọ̀. So we need to start preparing for the worst case scenario, for the best case scenario. I think that's it. He who fails to plan is planning to fall. And we don't want, he who fails to plan is planning to fail. And we don't want to fail on this mission. Okay, YouTube is fine. Thank you very much. All right. I think the Facebook is okay as well, but the minimum Kori, but I want to we're still on. So I'll wait till another maybe 10 minutes and then we will wind down. But tomorrow we will continue again, and then we will continue to talk about it so that people know it's there. You know, let us look at this as a long term. if you still say Koiki, okay, yeah, má worry, you know, long term lele, I support the platform tiẹ̀ fún kan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe, because we know you need naira, you need pounds, you know, you are paying for this and that. That's no problem. But I just want us to know that we have come out now to say it is there. Nothing more than that. So I hope we're all clear. All right. Part of what I said, I'll be bringing back on. Show that after the meeting again with this group of beautiful young, well, not young men, Yoruba lineage that have interest for the Yoruba people, we should not be worried. We should not be concerned. We are more than enough. If we have probably maybe the same amount of money, down truckers in about $8 million or 1 trillion naira, $1 trillion, we can have all those. I mean, whatever figure we want to have is there for us now to think about it. But I don't think we want to use those like GoFundMe, and whatever to raise Yoruba fund. I'm sure people understand that. So, as we're winding down on this part of the globe this morning, we are not going to back down. This is just the first one. We will go back again. This is just the first one. I think we have a caller that is coming through from location 9. Hello, caller. Hello. I'm going, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
I'm going, yeah, go ahead. I'm going.
Hello.
Why by you? I'm going, say. Nigeria,
Okay. Yeah, I can't see a promote is a very good idea. The Bible program lórí àwọn tí wọ́n gba independent comment sí mo comment. So èmi ni mo ń lo Adékúnlé Adé lórí YouTube.
Okay.
So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, èmi máa advice. Our advice, take a measure to verify. Till about more, I check eventually to verify. Town of another to testify to verify. Near our advice because stick your call. About to tell me about to know me one, it's my promote it. Tell about to know me one, it's my promote it. It's all that national.
But the thing is, nobody's gonna bring anything. tó bá yẹ pàtí promote eléyìí láti bí abi 1 year ní sí táwọn èèyàn ti lọ́n fi $10 sí.
ṣé eléyìí sìn èmi retí kílẹ̀ mọ́ ni àtàkì máa wáyé lórí ẹ̀mí àgbà iṣu.
ẹ má wọrí nípa yẹn. àwọn wọrí mi sọ àti kọjá stage yẹn nísìn. I'm not yẹn mo ṣe tí anybody náà bá lè sọ pé okay òun náà wà registered kó fi wọ̀nyí káàkiri ẹ ṣe gan ni.
No, the way they analyze it, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, no problem.
And that you go clear everybody go back on what you might go back. Because you know my dad, they must have nonsense.
No. It's different entirely.
Let's be sincere with ourselves. Movement we really need money. Nothing come easy. Nothing comes so easy. We really need money.
Wow, what's in the okay there? 19,555. Ká túbọ̀ push it. Shall Saturday another
by God's grace.
All right, let's shake on it. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go to, I believe, Thailand. Everyone's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí last caller yẹn sọ bí ìbéèrè ti fẹ́ béèrè tó kàn nìyẹn. Pé kó máa di wípé a platform tẹ̀gbé tọ́ntọ́ fi lè tọ́lẹ̀ tí it's okay. It's okay, so okay. But kó má di lọ́la ń sìn pé
Àti wà too late anyway. Mo understand what I'm saying. I think it's because the way I said it.
Torí pé ẹ̀yin àti bàbá bàbá Akíntóyè lè máa ń dáràn kó má ti pé diaspora pastor Koiki pastor bàbá Akíntóyè. From there everything went up.
Yeah.
So nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ bèrè ni pé ṣé àwọn people ṣé àwọn lànà mọ́ àbọ̀wọ̀n leaders mi ọ̀ fi máa gbórúkọ tí máa gbórí kí nǹkan tó wọ́n pọ̀ ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pàkínní àbẹ́yìn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nítorí láti create nǹkan báyìí ní knowledge yìí because mo mọ̀ pé attack.
Ilana was given this information, directly. They had a meeting with them as far back as 1.5 years ago.
Good. Ẹ mọ̀ why tẹ́mi ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Yeah.
So that ká fún ara máa gbéra ṣe kó tó di pé báyìí pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ àbẹ̀sí tó attack.
Like I said, they were given the same information 1.5 years ago when the movement started.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a meeting with them, but they didn't take it up. Yeah, Baba Akintoye was aware of them. He's aware of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Mm.
Good. I bet.
So, and I don't need to go and consult anybody again anymore, whether they agree on it or not. My job is to bring it out to the Yoruba and let the Yoruba think about it. And if it's working, let's work on it. If it's not going to work, let's leave it. Then we're all joking. We're all players. We are considered funny.
So yes,
Ah,
it was better.
She's going to hear me comfort for the super chat. So, yeah. Very. Well, I mean, even if they want to multitask it, I can't mix it up. I think what we need to understand is it will take time for us to say that people should not support individuals or groups or whatever. I am now talking about long term. Long term, not short term. But without saying short term goal. Èmi kan leader fúnra mi nísìn bàbá ẹgbẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ leader jáde ẹgbẹ́ sẹ́gbẹ́jọ́ I'm 40 something years old 44 ni mi ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ leader ẹgbẹ́rọ̀ leader sẹ́gbẹ́ kan leader wo ẹgbẹ́rọ̀ leader kankan sígbà tí mo fẹ́ lọ register Koiki kígbà ẹ mọ̀ pé Koiki media tó wà register ẹ mọ̀ pé leader kan lèmi director kan lèmi náà fúnra mi.
Ṣe program ìdíkan lọ pé ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi tẹ press ìgbà.
Ọba máa press ẹ̀ ọba máa press ẹ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ bó ṣe ń lọ àwọn ọmọ cash out lórí ẹ̀ ìgbẹ́jọ́rí tí wọ́n mélòó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń bàbá Ìgbòho àgbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdókòwò ìdókòwò tó kò jẹ́ ọba wọ̀rí àwọn àmọ́ tó ń mọ àmọ́ ti rí nígbà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ program àmọ́ ti rí sí.
Ṣé Koiki media kò lè raise $1 trillion using this platform ni. So báwo ṣe wá ṣe máa lọ máa gba àyè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan máa lọ sọ pé èèyàn kan. That's it.
So ìkọ́ tá à ń tọ́ láti sọ sí ni pé orú àwọn àdùgán orú àwọn kò sì ti pọ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí wọ́n sí níbo la fẹ́ lọ níbo la fẹ́ at least àwọn ọmọ fẹ́
òun náà ni mo sọ if àwọn ilé ìbá ti mo sọ fún yín pé as at èní they've already supported Adogan that have died. So if people that are doing Yoruba Nation at home náà pé àwọn kan lè wà tó lè support àwọn wọ́n máa kú síbẹ̀ ni. So that's all. But táwọn náà bá ní fund táwọn ilé Yorùbá ní fund nísìn tó bá ní fund how do we bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ fún Koiki lówó èmi lè má lè circulate dé gbogbo ibi tí ẹ kó lọ as an example ni mo ń sọ gbogbo ẹni èèyàn 5 ló kú which I did my best because nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ kan kú tó ń gbé lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní padà mo send owó sí mo wà Nàìjíríà nígbà yẹn ìwọ̀nba tí mo ní mo send ẹ̀ sí wọn pé kó fi ṣe bí part of the transport. Thank you very much James Lincoln for the super chat but we are now talking about if everybody quote and unquote nílé mọ̀ pé ọmọ ìyàwó mi ti bá dákẹ́ pẹ́ àwọn Yoruba National Fund yẹn wọ́n máa support ẹ o wọ́n lè kọ́kọ́ ju 5 million naira sí ẹ kó tẹ̀ máa fi tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ náà wọ́n ṣe máa ń wo èlò la máa fi support but what we have been doing is I react based on tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìgbà ni and there's nothing bad in that because we didn't have a structure but now that I am saying let's look at the long term we can then start winding down okay màmá fún ẹni ìtí mo fi ń fún ní Koiki ìtí mo fi ń fún ẹni £50 bóyá kí n fún ẹni £40 or kí n fún ẹni kí n fi 10 síbẹ̀ yẹn ká máa fi síbẹ̀ so èmi agree pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́ mi ní £50 nísìn ẹ lọ fi £10 síbẹ̀ kẹ fún mi ní 40 long term nìyẹn.
lẹ̀ o afẹ́ ra lẹ̀ o wọ́n bá wa ṣe publish bá mú kọ́ mi ṣe kíní tó bá gba bẹ̀yẹn lọ́ bá wa fọ́n tẹ̀ everything máa wà ókè. anything wà táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe bọ̀dẹ̀ rúbọ àwọn èèyàn because àwọn kan tọkọ̀ bọ́ta yìí pé wọ́n ṣe àwọn àdúgbò wọ́n ṣe kíní kan wọ́n kàn gbogbo sọ́wọ́n ní orí ìlànà.
So irú àárọ̀ yìí nísìn I got a call àárọ̀ àná nísìn ìyàn àwọn kan pè mí wọ́n send ọ̀kadà sáwọn ibì kan wọ́n fẹ́ kí n bá wọn ṣe verification ẹ̀ and we are working on that verification, you know, and I told them that they probably are not probably they are legit, but mo kàn ní láti make confirmation mo tẹ̀wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́n ẹ̀ tẹ̀tí reply message mi padà so you know. Ọlọ́run àkọ́ àwọn ṣe. Nígbà táwọn bá sanjọ́ ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn wọ̀ dúró dé anybody. Ṣe rí ẹ̀rí pé èèyàn kì í parọ́ 1:56 a.m. ní alàgbà yẹn ṣe reply mi èmi send message yẹn sí wọn ní àárọ̀ ẹ wò pé tí wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní good morning sir ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó ń pè láti Amẹ́ríkà aṣèwé àlórí kọ̀ọ̀kan mo send message mo ní good morning sir some of our people here in UK say they bought Okada for some people saying they are part of the security personnel in Yoruba land can you please help confirm this sir mo send picture Okada yẹn mo send the receipt àwọn náà dẹ̀ ti send message padà confirm information I had knowledge of the purchase when it was done also I just discover dash mo fi dárúkọ ẹni yẹn is also promoting similar app do you have a knowledge of that màá ní láti lọ ṣe verification ní táwọn náà ní kí n lọ verify again so again èyí tí èmi béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn is verified and that's how we need to work but kaba ti ń dá tara wa lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ it becomes a big problem.
bàbá ẹ̀ lè blé fún ìtàlá yìí náà wà so ẹ̀yin rí inú ni àwa ìtàlá wa wà ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ so ó yẹ kábàá ẹ̀ka àtọ́ṣe àjẹ náà kọ̀ọ̀tà ní trust bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn platform sí àdókùnrin tó mi lọ́wọ́ ń gbọ́ anybody mọ́.
Okay, ọ̀dà no problem ẹ ṣé gan-an ẹ̀gbọ́n mi thank you very much all right wọ́n ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tìsẹ́yìn yẹn which I'm gonna discuss now so we'll come out of this shortly so that I can then come back on the Iseyin lórí tìsẹ́yìn I might not show the video but maybe I might just show I might talk about the conversation I might just get the audio out so mo ń bọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ làgbà yẹn wà náà sẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ sáré gbé call because wọ́n ti ń pè látẹ̀ nǹkan ó yá ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Hello, Koiki.
àgbọ̀n yín ètò nìyẹn.
ọ̀rọ̀ àkáǹtì tó wà ní ẹ̀rọ ti fẹ́ yẹ ṣe program kan tó lọ nípa àkáǹtì nígbà tó kọ́ tẹ̀jẹ́ $10 ìyẹn ní lóṣù tó bá ń di bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn á ti di kíní.
ìgbà pé mi náà ìgbà pàwọn náà promote ìlera nígbà yẹn tó bá pa promote ìlera dáadáa ni I'm sure people would have done much in there as well. Yeah.
Yes. So àwọn sí ní kóòtù kan àti kíní kan ìfowópamọ́ náà wà lò kí ló ń gbọ́ program bàbá ẹ̀ lànà bàbá kíní ní UK lọ́sàn-án. wọ́n ní ìdánwò ìgbìyànjú tí àwọn kọ́ yẹn owó ní kẹ̀kẹ́ ìrìn rere tó bá sí owó kò sí ọ̀kan.
ẹ parọ́.
So àìgbọ́n gbèsè eléyìí wọ́n lè sìn ṣẹ́ra àti dárúkọ yẹn tó bá ju èèyàn méjì nù wọn wọ́n tún ẹ̀kọ́ wá sórí program.
Oh yes wọ́n máa wá wọ́n ti wá rí ọmọ wa again ẹ má wọ̀ ọmọ wa definitely ọmọ wa definitely ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ ṣé gan ni. na. Yeah. Màá share link ẹ pẹ̀lú yín. Màá send ẹ̀ sí yín. Màá share link ẹ máa wọ̀rẹ̀ màá send ẹ̀ sí yín. Màá send ẹ̀ ṣé gan ni. And then the Mayigo one we started tonight at 19,185. Bí ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nísìnyí ẹ jẹ́ n refresh. Ó ti wà ní 19,555. Ẹ yẹ ká pajú ẹ̀ dé kó tẹ̀ di 19,600. Tàbárẹ̀ ń bá wa fi £5 sínú ẹ̀ and in mind tó bá dé lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ why not let me come here back to the screen let me just show us with the Mayigo one behind and the software behind me so that you can have an idea so that's the Mayigo one ó máa load nísìn we're just coming up to 3 minutes past 3 All right, so that's it there. Now let's talk about the saying. Okay, I'm gonna show the video, and I'm sure you all know that. Tabati na show video. Ẹ má bi wá pé torí kíni. Tí bá ti show ẹ, automatic Facebook lock me out. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní rí mi wò mọ́ lórí Facebook. YouTube will do the same thing as well. But these are the audio that I got at about 18:59 p.m. local time, Yoruba time.
So, ìgbà tá a débẹ̀, asábà àwọn Fúlàní yẹn wá ó sá sọ fún yòókù rẹ̀ pé kó wà lẹ́gbọ̀n sáà ní ẹ filẹ̀ pé tá a bá tiẹ̀ rí ọmọ Fúlàní mú tá a bá mú màálù rẹ̀ kẹ́.
Mo tẹ̀lé ṣé ilé náà kò it's not too bad.
So wọ́n sá gbá tẹ̀lé ọmọ yẹn títí agbáya kẹ́nu ẹnu kó ọ̀fọ̀ àdáyọ ní àyẹn náà. Èmi àti ìyá ìlà sáàjọ ń tẹ̀lé wọn lọ gidigidi níjà báyìí ṣubú wọn mọ jáde. Ọba ni dúró ọ̀rẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo sá dùn ní ilé yìí ó sì na ẹnikẹ́ni kọ̀ọ̀pá apá sì ti ga ó tún fẹ́ sá ìyá yìí ní àdá. Ìṣojú ẹ̀yìn báyìí ọgbọ́sẹ̀ mi ti gbà mí. Àdá mi orí mi. Tí mo ní mo yíjú kó báyìí gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ka àjọ lé wọn ìrírí ẹ̀rí kẹ́kẹ́ nínú ogun ọmọ. Ìyá ni bá ń pẹ́ ẹ má pa ó ẹ má pa ó ẹ má pa ó nígbà tí ń tún pé mo lójú báyìí ìkejì náà tún fún mi va àdá ń bọ̀ àríkà àdọ́rin mi ó yíjú kó báyìí bàbá àgbàlagbà ó kó ṣẹ̀dáwò mi gbà ní mo yíjú báyìí ó da ṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀bù mi ni pí níbi tí sáà ti ń já gbùdùgbùdù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sàkádé báyìí ò mú rọ́bà ní fùfá èmi ní ẹgbẹ́ òkò wọn jẹ́ fún kẹ pí ìyìn sára yìí kọ́wọ́ bọ inú báàgì mọ́ òkà wà títọ́.
A dúpẹ́ fáwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n wà nílé. Mo ṣe ń bẹ̀ yín ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà nílé ẹ lọ máa jàmàlà tewédú dáadáa. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí ibi. Onígbà tó ń wọnú èèyàn kan nú àwọn ọmọ Fúlàní ló nàyàn àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣáyàn ṣá. Àwọn wá lé but ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n pọ̀ but nígbà tó máa fi débi tọ́wà òun realize pé àwọn tó kù kọ́ wọ̀ sí níbẹ̀ mọ́ bí olúkálukú ti fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ but òun débẹ̀ wọ́n ṣaládàá kò rán wọ́n tún ṣalẹ́lẹ́kejì kò rán Ọlọ́run ló ní kẹ́lòmí tún dé. Ẹ já play the next video.
Ọmọ tí màṣín rẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ mi àti Sàká wọ́n sá ní àfa kẹ́ni ìmọ̀ àrò pé ẹni tí wọ́n náà ní kọ̀ọ̀pá lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ níbẹ̀ tó dúró dè wọ́n.
The short one nìyẹn mo ní lè play eléyìí ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbọ̀n.
Wọ́n ti ṣe àwọn èèyàn wa níyì o mo lè ti rí wọn ti sáyẹn ládàá báyìí o wọ́n ti sá wọ́n lè ṣe gidi gan ayé kí n wò gbọ́n yẹn àwọn náà wọ́n ti yín báyìí àbí. Okay.
So àwọn ọmọ Ìsẹ́yìn ní kí n sọ fún kí lorúkọ bẹ̀ yẹn again kìlómítà 2 ọjà kìlómítà 2 ní Ìsẹ́yìn ní Òkè Ògùn Yakubu wọ́n ní kẹ́ má wà níjọ́ Friday ọ̀ǹtí tá máa fi yanjú eléyìí tó wà ńlẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wà níjọ́ Friday o mo ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. I think I'm gonna have to wind down now. I'm sure you all understand it's very late in UK. I appreciate those that have given us super chats as usual. Ẹ má ní kí ló dé táwọn ọmọ yẹn respond. I don't have to go into the details of that. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn nísìnyí ó ti yé gbogbo wa M1 la máa gbà. So ẹ bá ní ká máa go into details that means pé a ti sọ di Netflix film là ń ṣe nìyẹn. But àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀mọ́ tó lè ṣe. Ìtọ́ lè ṣe wọ́n. I'll be back tomorrow. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe night lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bá ń fàlàáfíà sára yín kò ní sú wa kò ní rẹ̀ wá. Àwọn tá a dẹ̀ ṣe night náà. Okay, ẹ̀yin kan ti rí fídíò yẹn ẹ bá pín fídíò yẹn tẹ́ bá ṣe ń rí. Mo appreciate gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram. Quite a lot of people on the Instagram. We're running 2 programs on it. 2 platforms on Instagram. Olayomi Koiki is back. Ó tẹ̀ yà mí lẹ́nu pé yẹn tẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́. because mo mọ̀ pé ó sì máa ń ṣe because Ọláyọmí Koiki Facebook tí a ṣe ní 2007 àwọn word power ti gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́. What is M1? I dey go into details M1 o mo ń ṣe lálẹ́ àwọn tá a fi gba M1 bí àwọn lè ṣàlàyé àwọn ilé ìṣàlàyé fún yín nìkan ni máa fẹ́ nu mi sọ again but àwọn tó mọ̀ pé tí bá ti dárúkọ M1 ó ti yí àwọn tàjọ wà lórí program. Àwọn kan fi gba M25 àwọn ò gba M25 M1 lèmi fi gbà. Ẹ bá ṣàlàyé fẹ́ tó ń béèrè pé mo ní M1 lẹ́ni ò sí lórí ètò ìjọba ṣe M1. We're not going to get tired. It doesn't matter. We will continue to raise the bar. The short videos will continue to come on. Series in ó máa jáde léraléra ni. Èyí tó máa dùn yín tẹ́ wà nílé ni máa ṣe. Tẹ́ máa gbọ́ báyìí tó máa larí mọ́lẹ̀. Màá kọ́kọ́ máa béèrè pé ṣé níná ṣé lómi. You know, we won't get tired. So we were able to support on our platform here tonight. Let's refresh this Justice for Sunday Igboho, Justice for Kokoro. So we started with 19,185. At least, I don't know, the platform I forgot one there. 19,185. So our minus say okay, 19,555. Lower missing minus 19,185. So not bad, you know. 370 pounds was added to the platform Justice for Igboho. We're going to get justice as well for Kokoro. Again, we'll call attention Ilana, Global Directorate, and every one of you. Ori Kokoro, what gé orí ẹ̀ kúrò, body nìkan ni a lọ gbé nínú igbó. Orí ẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ ó ti èèyàn kan ní I know is an highway in the UK kò yé yín dáadáa. I'm not worried. Àwa tá a fẹ́ ṣe gbàásgbòs là ń béèrè fún M1. I'm sure you understand now so that I don't go into too much details. Àwa tá a fẹ́ gbàásgbòs. So anybody, àwọn ló fẹ́ M1. Tí bá ní M1 ní sáwọn, ta ló fẹ́ M1? Àwọn kan tí ní M1 is the fastest lane. Ìyá mi gbé lékè ní M1 la fẹ́. M1 is the only way. But ọgbọ́n tá máa fi ṣe M1 yẹn kò ń ṣorí social media láti máa ṣe analysis ẹ̀. Èyí tẹ́ wà ní òkè ògùn ẹ túbọ̀ múra sílẹ̀ dáadáa. Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè kò ní fi yín sílẹ̀. Fúlàní ò ní borí wa bá ṣe máa ń sọ. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí Fúlàní kò tí Fúlàní bá ti borí wa gbogbo àti wọ ga ò nìyẹn àti bí àtẹ̀yìn. So àdúrà tá a máa gbà ní pé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká wọ. The students said they will shut down Nigeria by 28. I'm looking forward to that. 5 days more. So thank you so much to everyone on the platform, your super chat, all your contribution. If anything is not clear, you can always call me. You know, sometimes people think that we are not reachable. I am very, very reachable at any time. If I don't pick up the call, it's because I'm doing something. If I've not opened your message, always remember there's thousands of messages that we are going through, but we're trying our best to catch up on a daily basis. Have a very good morning and bye for now. But we're going to monitor man look gbẹ̀yìn. Tí ó máa ń fún àwọn politician ní heart attack àbí Ìgbòho ṣá. Love you. Ó dàárọ̀. Oorun ayọ̀ la máa sùn.
Alápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Akíọmọ ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tìlé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan mọ Adéyẹmọ Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ́ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù bo lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá ń kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ kan ká lè débi re. Ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gèdèlè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sì náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho áfíkan pọpọ sí amúkan yòókù bọ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹrù wálé wàràmùjẹ ọmọ onílé ọlà àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn òní bomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn òní bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé ti ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírèlẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láéláé ìtọ́ mi lè domi. Sunday Ìgbòho arógun má ti bí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
Show